where do you get energy from? This canvas is built with two focus. What is dragging you down, which is unhappy and low energy, the bottom left side, and the other extreme is the high energy and happy place. Of course, the best place is the top right corner, but being aware of the others is super helpful, because then you can avoid that, then you can delegate it to other people, then you can find out how do you change this and so on. So if we just give you a couple of examples from myself, I love to listen. I'm getting super pumped, and that's maybe why I do a podcast, when I listen to other stories, when I listen to other people, success stories, and that's connected to, I love to help people. I'm getting a lot of energy when I see people succeed. So and then obviously when people accomplish something, including myself, be around inspirational people are a couple of other topics. And then if we just look into what drags me down, and I've spoken about a couple of that things on podcasts as well, slow progress is something I'm not a fan of. It's really something like, especially if you remember back from a story perspective, the large corporate where things are naturally a little bit slower than in a startup, I was always frustrated. Company politics. This is something I hate. I truly hate. The tricky thing is I'm good at it. That's most probably why I was successful inside of the corporate world, but company politics is one of the biggest waste we have. And that's not just company, I think it's also if we look into political games on a country level, society level, and so on. So that's not giving me energy at all. Another thing is negative people. So negative people is something I don't like. For me, it's not about challenging people. For me, it's about really, truly negative people. There are always people who can find the negative in everything. These are the things I get energy from. These are the things where I'm happy with. And these are the things where I'm unhappy. I don't like it. It drags me down. If you're clear for yourself, you can decide, I want to go towards the happy place. I want to get rid of things, because you are in power. You have the possibility, especially as a startup founder, as the founder of a business, to delegate things, but as well, if we take the company politics topics, whatever I do with my companies, I will fight against it from day one. If we have company politics, even if it's a small team with 3, 4, 5 people, I'm fighting against it. There's no talking behind the back. This should not be existing. And that's just for me. And if you know this, then you can take these things and tackle it. Or you can say, okay, don't want to be connected to this. Like negative people, obviously, if you have, let's say, if you work in a service business, you have a customer or a client like that, you can fire the customer. Even if it's a well-paying customer, if they're extremely negative and that's not giving you and your company energy, you can fire your customers. Very important to understand that you are in power. So energy gives you the opportunity to understand where you get your energy from.